Hey, welcome back to What's Happening. I'm your host, Ashley Carter.
And I'm Courtney Parker, and tonight we have some topics that might just give you a fever.
And I'm your host, Patrick Sheard, and we love to thank our live studio audience for joining us tonight. On November 8th, a man killed 12 people at the Borderline Bar and Grill in Thousand Oaks, California. He was a 28-year-old veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps. The shooting occurred directly after the 2018 election.
We lost him last night at the Borderline shooting. My son was in Las Vegas with a lot of his friends and he came home. He didn't come home last night, and I don't want prayers. I don't want thoughts. I want gun control, and I hope to God nobody else sends me any more prayers. I want gun control. No more guns.
This shooting occurred directly after the 2018 elections, with the terrifying truth revealed that mass shootings are becoming a regular reoccurring event in American society. People are standing up and ready tonight for stricter and stronger gun reform. An article from 2017 emphasized President Trump's action to undo some of the gun reform laws made by former President Obama. Throughout all of this tragedy, there are real people being affected by this issue.
It was the worst high school shooting in U.S. history and the 18th school shooting of the year.
So let's talk about this, y'all. What is y'all opinion on gun control? Should it be stricter? Should it stay how it is? Like, what do you think?
I mean, honestly, I think that it needs to be, more laws implemented, because right now it feels like there are a lot of people who are just like out willy-nilly with guns and stuff like that. So I think there needs to be like stricter laws in place, to prohibit certain people. I know they always say like people with mental illnesses are the main ones doing mass shootings. So like, it just needs to be like a little bit more in-depth background of a person before they're allowed to have a gun license. What do you guys think?
I would agree with you to a certain extent. I think as far as people who have mental illness, there needs to be the people that are over them. They need to have more control of them and help them get through the mental illness and not letting them go to a point where they're outraging and killing innocent people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to come back at y'all with something that I heard, and it actually makes sense to me for defense in not really changing gun laws, because all of the gun laws that we do have are put in place to like stop gun violence and stop these mass shootings. Mm-hmm. But people break the law every day. Mm-hmm. Like, it's really like, how much can the law do? That's what I'm saying. People break the law every day. Like, it's just crazy. And I just feel like, even for me personally, I don't like guns. I would never personally own a gun. I know people who do like have cars and they go to the shooting range or whatever, but it's just like not something for me. Like, if I had to defend myself, I would pick another way. I feel like guns are just so final and cutthroat.
Yeah.
Like if you have a gun, if you own a gun, I feel like you have the intent to take someone's life away.
Definitely.
Me personally, I mean, I technically want to learn how to properly use a gun, but not to set off to kill people or anything like that. It would be more so for my safety, but I would have a safe lock. I wouldn't, just be like, oh, well, you said this to me, so I'm about to blow your brains up.
But
like,
then what's wrong with like a taser or pepper spray?
It's nothing wrong with that
stop
either.
somebody from attacking you.
It is, but I just think that like in this generation, that's like the first thing that people go and grab. So I feel like if I have it, I can beat you to it before you aiming it at me. That's the way I'm thinking about it.
What happens to like old school dueling? You know, with swords and stuff.
Put 'em up, put 'em up.
Okay, or fighting.
Swords.
That's not even
Yeah.
in the discussion no more.
I don't like that.
Well, I don't own a sword, so.
I mean, I think some of us would rather fight. Duke
I
it
don't wanna
out,
fight.
bust a little lip or something. But I don't know. That's not
I'm
how
more of
it
a
goes.
speaker. Like, let's argue about it.
Exactly.
Let's, like, if we have differences, but
But then that turns into pettiness, and then pettiness turns into I'm ready to fight you because you said this about my mama. So yeah, like I don't know. It's hard to have a win-win situation with that.
yeah, like you want to have the right to bear arms, but some people just don't need
See it that way
right. Like
either.
some people can't handle having that much power in their hands.
Well, let's keep this topic going. What do you think about gun control in the U.S.? Should it be stricter? On our Twitter page.
You can follow us at What's Happening _.
And when we come back, we'll discuss something that might be in the air this season. The question is, are you going to catch it?
I was going straight on college, and I was in the left-hand lane at a red light. So I started to go. I don't know if the other car had a green arrow beforehand or if the light turned green and they just assumed it was okay to go. But I remember seeing the other driver just kind of looking up as if it was from a phone right the second before our cars just collided. My airbag went off, filled with smoke and dust from it. There's no reason to text and drive. It can wait.
Love the skin you're in.
My name is Randy Henry, producer director for WBIV TV. I attended Illinois State 1973 to 1976. The part about, TV10, at that time we were like so primitive. I love television. I've been doing it for a long time. My job consists of, as a director, I'm like the conductor of an orchestra. I lead everybody when they talk, when not to talk, when to put them on camera. And it's called News for Today.
Welcome back to What's Happening. As you all know, there are a couple of things in life that are just so adorable, you can't help but to want them so badly. You have those teacup puppies and maybe the new Ugg boots. And then, of course, there's babies. Recently, actress Gabrielle Union and her husband, Dwayne Wade, had a beautiful baby girl together. With that being said, this is a new addition to the celebrity babies that we all fall in love with. And for some of us, this becomes a moment known as baby fever. Have you ever just seen one of those adorable babies on Facebook and Twitter and had a warm, fuzzy feeling come across you? If the answer is yes, then you have been diagnosed with baby fever. So, have you guys ever experienced baby fever?
Yes.
Really?
I'll admit I have.
I love babies.
Every time I see my niece, I'll just be like, oh, I want a child. But then it's just like, do you really? But it's just like.
It's something that's very curable real quick. As soon as you see them cry or smell them a little bit, it changes. It goes away very quickly.
Me personally, like I said, I love babies. When I want a baby, but then I look at my bank account, and then rent hit on the first. Baby is not.
You can't have a baby if you're
at
still
all.
a dependent. It's not feasible.
No,
Like if you're still in college and come on, it's okay to have baby fever now, but Come on now. Like, we cannot afford it. Okay, babies are expensive.
Yes, you
like
got
literally.
diapers.
Dogs are expensive, so I can
You
only
got
imagine
bottles.
another human being.
But I think dogs be okay, because, you know, you can kind of maneuver. You can, get a dog some of your table food, and they gonna eat it.
You not gonna buy the dog food.
No, if I'm broke that week, no. But babies
now we
are
know.
different. Okay, like
Exactly.
babies are different though. They're more time consuming. You know, baby crying, you up all night. Like it's a totally different ball game. So
Do y'all have any like celebrity babies that y'all just be like, those babies so cute?
yes, I am in love with Assad.
Oh, he is cute. I want to be like Assad when I grow up.
Yes.
Really.
his moods are everything.
Wait a minute.
Cause how are you 1 year old and you a millionaire?
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That doesn't make it long.
Can DJ Khaled please adopt me, please? I was finna say my information. DJ Khaled, please adopt
Hi,
me.
my name is Courtney Parker.
Who else?
I love.
G Herbo baby.
Listen, that baby. What are they feeding that baby?
I don't know.
I
but
love
he's
that
so
baby
cute.
so much. He got little chubby
Yes,
little rolls.
He's like a little Michelin man.
Did you see the video where he was making fun of the baby breathing?
Yes. Okay, Patrick, who your favorite?
Well, it's a couple of years late, but like Blue and Blue Ivy was born. I was just like, oh, Beyonce has a child. Oh my God, she's the queen. Princess!
Beyonce don't like to show her children though.
She doesn't though. And that's like, she's like the one celebrity that doesn't like to show her children. It's just actually really good because, well, I think Cardi B is actually gonna fall down that path also because she was
I
like, she
still
doesn't-
haven't seen that baby
yeah,
yet.
she doesn't want to release any pictures.
Do y'all think the baby cute?
I'm not gonna talk about nobody baby.
Yeah.
because
That's why she hold it back.
I don't know about what the future holds, but I'm just keep
Hoping,
quiet
praying
on that.
it's
Mhm.
Same.
It's probably never mind.
I mean, it is. The baby name is Culture, spelled with a K.
I don't understand. Okay, I don't like that. I'm
I
just
don't
gonna be
either.
real. I don't like that name.
I'm neither here nor there. I mean, we have
But I mean-
Northwest.
We got Chicago.
Okay.
I don't know. We got
At
all these
least
names.
it's a little. I don't know. No, I
Definitely got all
still.
these names.
Yeah.
Okay,
They-
so what would you name your baby? Like, what's the baby name that you
something
would like?
something
have to name?
foreign.
Really?
No, I'm just playing. I want my child to have a name like the teacher won't mess up. Because that made me sad in class when he was like,
Yeah.
okay, what's your name?
I remember I like thought about baby names and I said that I want my first child's name to be Sawyer,
Sawyer?
which is like, okay, it's like makes you think about
How
soy
would you
milk.
spell it?
It would be Sawyер.
I wouldn't name my child that.
Me either.
Okay, well, thanks.
Well, if I was to name my babies, I want to in the future, not right now. I want a girl and a boy. But I don't think that's kind of match though. I like Madison and Matthew.
If I had multiple kids, I would do all the same first letter.
Yeah. I don't want multiple though, just two. I'm good with two.
See, I couldn't do that. I couldn't like have all my kids like names
get
start with the
confused.
same like yeah, because I would get confused. I'd be like, oh, Jade. Wait, no, you're not Jaden. You're Jalen. I would get so I don't know.
I'd probably name them like something successful. I don't know.
She don't know.
What's that guy name? Napoleon or something. Was he?
Napoleon Dynamite?
No, the Conqueror or Caesar.
Napoleon Bonaparte?
I made my mind up, Caesar.
Okay, well that's
Like
a choice.
Caesar salad.
Y'all rude. I don't know what's going on. I
Now
don't like
that
that.
is a choice.
Yeah, no. I think mine were the most common.
Yeah.
To each his own. To each his own.
Right. Okay, we have more on Ariana Grande new single, Thank You, next. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
TV 10 News. Extraordinary news, entertainment, and website. The one and only Bloomington Normal news station can always keep you updated if you miss anything. We have the news, weather, sports, and entertainment. Love the new Your Buzz story? Share it on Twitter or Facebook with your friends. Stay in the mix with our hot conversations on Twitter. Everything right here on your very own TV 10 News website.
Wow, you really know how to party.
Take a shot, man.
Nah, I gotta drive. I can't drink.
Dude, come on. Take the shot.
No. done.
Shauna Jackson. I'm a photojournalist at Fox 4 News, KDFW in Dallas, Fort Worth. We get assigned a story and we go out and get interviews, do live shots, edit in the field sometimes, feedback the video, and then go live. TV10, I did shooting, interviews, and editing. Everything that I learned at TV10 is exactly what I'm doing.
Welcome back to What's Happening. Ariana Grande's new single, Thank You Next, has hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts and has received over 9.6 million streams in the 2 weeks since its release. Ariana released the song following her ex-fiancé Pete Davidson's remarks made in a Saturday Night Live promo. This song is about empowerment and features lyrics that mention a few of Ariana Grande's ex.
Hi, I'm Jonah Hill, and I'm hosting Saturday Night Live this week with musical guest Maggie Rogers.
Hey, Maggie. I'm Pete.
Hey, Pete.
You want to get married?
No.
0 for 3.
This song also mentions a few of her ex-boyfriends and the lessons that each one of them taught her. The lyrics also talks about self-love and how she doesn't need a man to satisfy her needs. She says things like she, meaning Ariana, taught me love, she taught me patience, and she handles pain. So let's pull up the lyrics and we can talk about this a little bit more. So like, have you guys heard the song? Like, okay, what's going on? Like, how do you feel about it?
I haven't heard the song. Well, I heard like 5 seconds of it and then I turned.
Why did you turn it off?
Because I just feel like it's a diss song, okay? She's not meant to sing a diss song. She's too like, you know.
See, I don't think that the entire purpose of the song was to like be a diss track. It was like to encapsulate like, hey, of course I've had all these exes, but like still they all taught me certain lessons that I've learned. And you know, I need to realize that I need to, you know, practice more self-love. Okay, so what's going on? Okay, so I'm seeing faces. Y'all don't agree with that?
I'm kind of like Courtney over here. I haven't really listened to the song.
Okay, so we need to
And if you
listen
did
to it.
listen to it, you would have turned.
Wait, hold on before y'all get the jumping the gun. I did see like the lyrics about the love and patient thing that everybody was like tweeting back and forth. And I think that the song was for her to express how she's feeling, even though, because I know you mentioned something about her ex-boyfriend wasn't supposed to talk about what they were going through to the public eye yet. It was supposed to be something that they agree on. So I honestly think the song was meant for her to just express herself, express what she's going through, let other girls know that it's okay to go through what you're going through and express it and learn from it. And I think that's what her whole message was for the song.
Definitely.
I just feel like Beyonce did it better. You know, I feel like I listened to her sing it and I was like, dang, Lemonade was a good album.
But what Beyonce got to do?
I'm telling you, I disliked it so much that I was like, who would have been better singing this song? And I thought to myself, Beyonce.
Okay. Actually, I feel like if Ariana wasn't singing it, this would be like a Demi song. Like
Demi
I can hear,
Lovato?
I
don't listen to Demi
I could see that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she all.
I listened to Miley Cyrus, kind of.
Okay, so Miley couldn't sing this song.
When she went crazy.
At all.
Okay, yeah. Now, look, Bangers was a good album. I'll admit.
It was a very good album.
Okay, but yeah, Beyonce and Lemonade is like Beyonce and Lemonade. That's a whole nother era.
Yeah, she can
we
never
kind of gotta
touch
give.
that.
Okay.
She can never reach that.
But you definitely gotta give Ariana Grande her props.
Yeah.
The girl can blow.
Look, I love the song. Y'all need to listen to it.
I won't promise you anything.
Oh my God.
I'll listen to it. Matter of fact, I'll listen to it for Brian because he was feeling some type of way. So I'm gonna listen to it for you.
Sorry, Brian,
Shout out to you.
I'm still not gonna listen to it.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay. Well, let's go to the next. All right, so Marvel comic legend Stan Lee died this past Tuesday at the age of 95. Stan Lee was an outstanding creator who made some of our favorite Marvel characters. Spider-Man and Hulk were just some of his many creations. Lee served as Marvel's editor-in-chief. Stan Lee regularly made appearances in Marvel films, also known as cameos. A great moment of reveal for some viewers. Lee's career started at the ripe age of 19. Marvel has several movies coming to the screen in 2019. I'm sure we all will be watching out to see if Stan makes any appearances in the last Marvel films he was around for. Let's take a look at some of Stan Lee's famous cameos. All right, guys, so it's a touching moment for me because I love Stan Lee and I love what he brought to the world. You know, I love Spider-Man. Peter Parker is my cousin. Courtney Parker, you know.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so what do you guys feel? Like, what do you think? What is your relationship with Marvel?
I mean, I am a huge Marvel fan. Like, I've seen all of the Avengers movies. I've seen all the Captain Americas, seen the Hulk, seen Thor. Like, I love Marvel. And, like, when I found out that he passed away, I was like, a little piece of me is gone now.
Yeah.
Because, like, he created these characters. And, of course, like, you have directors who, like, took over the storylines and, like, rewrote new storylines. But, like, he created them. And, like, if he would have never created them, where would these directors have gotten these stories from?
Yeah, that's true. I'm just pretty much familiar with Spider-Man.
You don't know any other Marvel characters. You don't know any other.
Captain America a little bit.
See, she
just a tad bit.
She know the characters.
I'm a little uncultured to this topic, but it is sad. But at the same time, I feel like he definitely paved the way for others.
He did,
and I think that's what's important, so that now we can bring more different characters, more creativity to the scene. I am ready to see his new movies, though. I am going to be more in tune with that. You know, may his soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
You know, that's.
I mean, he lived a long. 95 is a long time.
Yeah, he's achieved
and he
so
did
much.
a lot with it. Like,
yeah.
I just want to be like him when I get up there in age. Like, I want to be successful. I want to have fun with my career. How fun do you think it is to, like, come up with superheroes? That's another level.
Literally.
They don't pay you for stuff like that no more. Because I got a lot of superheroes in my head. You want to hear one?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so I got this man who, like, he can do telekinesis.
Okay.
He can also shrink down small sizes.
Okay.
And he can also, like, fix anything. He really, really smart. You want to know what his name is?
What?
I Can Do It All, man. You like that?
Okay, yes, we will be seeing him on the screens in, like, what, 2025?
Give me a little bit more time, maybe 2030.
We're going to be looking out for that.
Okay.
Most
Do you
definitely.
have any superheroes you want to drop out there?
Look, I need to keep him in before somebody try to steal him.
I feel you. Silence is golden. I feel you on it. All right. Let's find out who's getting cuffed for the holidays. Coming up next after the break.
It's So Funny Season 2. It's So Funny is a variety show with all types of laughs, jokes, and skits. All of this is produced by Illinois State University students. The show includes weekly guests, fun segments, and a live game show. Tune in Wednesday nights at 6:30 p.m.
Tune in to It's So Funny.
It was just like any other day. I got out of class and I hopped on my bike to head home. I was approaching the intersection of Vernon and Fell Avenue, where I pass by every day, and I noticed a car approaching the stop sign. Assuming they would stop at the stop sign, I proceeded to cross the street. I soon learned that this driver was not paying attention at all as the front end of their car knocked me onto the pavement. The person drove off without a second thought. Neuroscientists compare smartphone use to a substance addiction. Don't feed the addiction. Don't text and drive.
My name is Christian Stoynev, and I'm a professional hand balancer. I was a reporter, and then I became an anchor. I eventually had my own segment. It was called Who's Ballin', Who's Fallin'. TV10 helped me a ton with not just knowing how to speak in front of a camera, but also knowing what it's like to be behind the camera. It definitely helps me not only in knowing what the interviewers are asking me, but also just knowing how to understand from both perspectives.
Well, we all know it's that time of year. Yes, that's right, it's cuffing season. With the holidays right around the corner, are you someone who's cuffed or still searching for a new bae? Our very own Courtney Parker has more on the topic.
What's your name?
I'm Hector.
And what's your name?
I'm Clayton.
All right, so Hector and Clayton, can you just tell me, like, what do you think cuffing season is?
That's when you get your wife. It's during the winter months and the colder months when people are inside and they want someone to just stay inside with and they just want a relationship, I guess.
Getting booed up. Yeah, for the winter, you know, you gotta get someone for the holidays, bring home.
Is that like cuffs, like cuffs on your sleeves?
Outside, and it's that time of year where everyone's just settling down, finding their significant other.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
What would you do to celebrate it with your girlfriend?
Probably like order a pizza.
Probably take him out on a date, right?
Primarily go to like his house and meet with his family. I stay at his house over break. His family's like my family, so.
And I would probably be taking my girl out ice skating, taking her out to dinner maybe.
That's dangerous. I don't like ice skating.
You don't like ice skating? I've never been ice skating, but I would love to try it.
Yeah, you should do it at least once. It's real. It's different. It's dangerous.
It's dangerous? I'll wear a helmet when I go.
Cute, like little holiday stuff with them.
Matching like pajamas and socks. I want that so badly. Yeah.
I'm getting her some flowers, take her out to a nice dinner. You gotta treat her good.
What are your like relationship goals? Who do you look up to when it comes to relationships?
Oh my gosh, I look up to Kim and Kanye. They are big goals.
Did you hear about that though? I thought they were like getting divorced or something.
I think it's a rumor. I'm not for sure though, but I heard her on a podcast and I found out some more stuff that like you don't really hear in like the media. So
hey, baby's real cute.
They are adorable. That is so cute, yeah.
To my mom and dad, because they've been married for 25 years and they still keep the romance alive in their relationship. Still communicate to each other effectively and stop arguments when they get too far and just apologize to each other. You should never have too much pride in a relationship.
Well, I kind of felt like everything was going smoothly until I learned about this cuffing thing, and now I'm not so sure because I had never heard of it before, so maybe my relationship isn't as successful as I thought. I don't know.
Give me this mic. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we're going to go back to the desk with everyone else. With Sammy, you've confused me so badly. Okay, bye guys. Thank you for tuning in. See you next segment.
Oh, Sammy.
All right, guys. So yeah, that was a lot going on. So can you guys just share with me, like, what do y'all feel about cuffing season? Ashley, you go first because I feel like you feel good about cuffing season.
I'm okay because I'm single at the moment, but I just think it's perfect time of the year to find somebody to be lovey-dovey with.
Well, good luck to you all out there looking for your boo to be or Yeah, whatever. I'm not good at
Participate
that.
in cuffing season.
Don't do it.
Seriously.
Well, we would like to thank everyone for coming out tonight and viewing. And we will definitely be back next week with more. Well, not next week. I'm sorry, the week after next week. Well, not even the week after next week. Enjoy Thanksgiving break, guys. We'll be back December 5th, right here.
Bye, enjoy.
Bye, guys.